Holy, it's loud today. There's so much like cicadas or something. I don't know, but I hope it's audible. Hello and welcome. Today I'm here to talk about the my experiences with the payment system in China. Because when you like in Europe or the US or wherever, you go to a store, you buy things. You have either like a mobile app with like contact payment, or you use your card, like debit or credit card, or then you use cash. But in China, it's a bit different. It's not quite the same system. And yeah, right now I'm outside. There's a lot of noise. It's very annoying. I hope my mic sounds okay. I brought my laptop, so it should be okay in quality at least. But either way, also it's very hot. But either way, we're talking about the payment system. So you don't actually have like card support. Basically nothing supports a debit card or a credit card. As far as I have seen, I have not found a place that support. There's very few places that support that. Most places do accept cash, but typically you would pay with mobile app. These are apps such as very popular in China, WeChat Pay and Alipay. Those are the main ones. Also, some places will take Union Pay, but yeah, Alipay and WeChat are the primary applications. And how these apps work is not through like contact payment. It's not through NFC like the most of the Western apps. It's through QR codes, or barcodes. So the store will like scan your apps like barcode for you to pay, and you pay money with that, or then you scan a QR code from usually it's like a machine, like a self checkout thing or something. Then you'll scan a code, open like a mini app in the thing, and then it will work and allow you to use that. Now, this is actually quite good in many ways. It's very convenient. Don't no need to drag cards around, no reliance on that. It's all very it's all very convenient. It's like the same person every time you go into a store, you show your phone and they with the code on it, and you pay. That's it. So it's really no need to drag like a wallet around, which I do anyway, but there's technically no need for that. No need to start like going through cards, figuring out any pin codes, anything like that. You just put the thing there and it pays. But there are some problems. One thing is jankiness. So they needed to verify your account using various ways in these applications. Now WeChat Pay, before it didn't even support foreign cards. Now it does, but I have not enabled that yet. So for most of my exchange, like I couldn't even have used WeChat Pay. It wasn't an option because you need a Chinese bank card to verify. And then there's Alipay, which I have been using, and of course managed to get to work, but they need some functions in that verification. So what you need to do is you have three options. One is Chinese bank card. Don't have that. One is like using the NFC from your passport. That doesn't work. It just fails from the app. It's broken. And then the third one is face verification. Now here's the thing. These apps are very chunky, and like for most of the exchange, the option to scan my face, which is the only one that actually has worked for like that actually like goddamn works, hasn't shown up to me at all. It wasn't in the app. It wasn't available to me specifically. It was fine for other people, but not for me. So I couldn't even use that. And then I just had to live without that. I mean, it didn't affect much. I can still pay at shops, restaurants, etc. It just means I can't, like, for example, use transport cards in the app. But now they actually have the verification option. So after like 2 months, it's just randomly shown up to me. So I've tried verifying with the face, and they keep rejecting it. I don't know. They don't say anything about why it's rejected. They don't say what's wrong with the thing I submitted them. They just say, "Oh yeah, it failed the check." So I have no clue what the issue with that is, but I still haven't even managed to verify with that. So that's kind of the experience. At the end of the day, it works. Like I can pay conveniently, it works. It's just like the transport functions are not available. Also, I have not been able to pay at the university cafeterias because those also require the verification. So kind of sucks, but it's fine. Like in this sense, I do miss the Western way of things because like things work consistently, and you don't have this situation where like they just like don't want to let you have a thing working. I don't know. It's weird. That said, we also do get card declinations and stuff in the West, so that's not like exempt from that, but still. I feel like this is, I've never had to deal with like an app failing me because apps weren't a thing. Now apps are a thing and now they can cause some trouble. But at the end of the day, it is very convenient. But there's also another issue, which is the reliance on the phone. Because if my phone runs on battery, I have no means to pay. Like, I can't pay for shit without my phone. I mean, cash works in most places, but not everywhere. And also, it's a pain to deal with cash. So I'm really relying on my phone to be able to pay for things, which is, again, fine most of the time, but just adds a dependence to something. With like a card, I don't have to worry about my phone running out of battery. So even if my phone's out of battery, I still buy things. Here, if my phone's out of battery, I'm fucked. So unless I have cash, which I might not. So it's, you know, it's it's a really interesting system. I actually think the system is really good. I think it's very convenient, but it does have the drawback of reliance on the phone, and also the apps can be a bit janky. They don't always work super well, and they can have some problems. I've also had a few times where like Alipay decided, oh yeah, this transaction is suspicious. We won't let you do it. Then there's some way to like allow you to do it, but the problem is that's all in Chinese. While the app is in English, because some parts are not like the app itself is in English, but then any like sub functions are not translated to English. So like it's really hard as a foreigner to do any of that because you don't understand. I don't understand half the prompts on the goddamn screen. So yeah, to be honest, I do miss the way I'm used to doing things. Take a card, put in the pin code, or touch the thing and be done. No, the apps do work, but they have all of these like minor issues and annoyances with it, and it's like, I don't want to deal with it.